And you came to this country
when I was 9 years old.
When you were 9 years old.
Yeah.
Did you come over on the boat?
I came up on a boat called the Andrea Doria, which sank 3-4 voyages after I came here. I came here on the second voyage. 3 or 4 voyages, they crashed with the Stockholm and it went down.
Yes, yes. And your whole family, all 13 of you and your parents were on the Andrea Doria?
Well, we came by 2s and by 3s. We didn't all come at once.
Oh, I see, okay.
So it took us like about 10 years for all of us to come over.
Previous conversation, you were saying how the computer is good as a tool, but it's not the computer.
It's an execution tool. It's not a thinking, creative tool.
The real tool is this,
yes,
right? Is the brain.
I keep telling my students, you must study, use the computer between your ears.
Yes,
That's where it all starts.
Right.
An idea is the coin of the realm. What do people look for in a portfolio? Ideas and how well they're executed. So I'm not negating the computer, it's a tool.
Yes, yes.
But again, like just you don't credit a camera for shooting a great photograph, you credit the photographer behind the camera. And it's the same thing with a computer. You don't credit the computer for coming up with good work. You credit this computer.
Yes.
I mean, again, a designer does not look at an object or something visually and sees the same thing that a normal person sees, a layman sees. He sees something beyond the norm, which is visually, every three-dimensional thing is a sculpture. We take it for granted or we miss it because it's so obvious around us that, if you look at a manhole cover, look at a manhole cover, what do you see? Just a manhole cover, a metal piece? One of the things I love doing is taking metal and rusting. It's like Richard Serra's work. Yes. I love his work because it's rusted, the color of rust, and it's beautiful, And if you look at a manhole, it's a sculpture. It's a round sculpture. It's got type on it, it's got texture, it's dimensional. But what does a layman see out there? Oh, it's covering a part of hell,
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so look at things, and there's more to it than meets the eye, literally.
Yes.
An artist is supposed to be a visionary. So one of the things I do in my personal work, I love doing, is taking ordinary object and doing something with them, ugly objects, and doing something and make them beautiful.
Right.
To me, that's the definition of art, or my particular art. Before you get to the finished art, I do a type pencil sketch. And it's based on Futura. There's a typeface called Futura, but you can't take the typeface and set it, and you end up with that. It's always tailored and designed to fit a specific combination of characters. Every word, every title has a combination of words and characters within those words. And the idea is to, again, take those individual characters and create a unit, a family unit that becomes a tailored, unique design. These are just 3 book jackets covered. This is my first book that's going to be hopefully published this year. And it's based on Spencerian letterform designs that I've done over the 40-year career.
Love letters.
Called Tony DiSpigna's Love Letters, right?
Nice.
Then the next one hopefully are in the works. Typographics, having to do with typography applications. The third book is called Graphics, which is going to include a lot of my rejects, and about 60% of it is going to be rejects in the book, which I think would be very educational. I try to give my students a strong foundation for them to spring from. I mean, in one semester or even 2 semesters, there's only so much you can cover. And really, it's like the tip of the iceberg, because you learn, believe it or not. I mean, like when I was at school, I learned the basic foundation work. I really learned my trade on day one on the job.
Yes.
That's your real education, and that's what I tell my students. This is just the basic training, preparatory ground. Your real education starts day one on the job.
Yeah, there was a student of yours named Aisha Qureshi who just loved you.
Yeah.
And she said, you were the best teacher she ever had. She really liked working with you.
Well, I have to balance that because there are a lot of students, because of my severe criticism, who think I'm the worst teacher they ever had. So, you know, gotta keep.
Oh, that's right. The students think you're very tough. That you're very tough and very.
I don't consider myself tough. I'm demanding.
Yeah.
I demand the best out of them.
Yes.
And sometimes I simply have to pull it out of them. And I get very emotional, and sometimes I really tear into them.
Yes.
Not because I think they're, you know, sometimes I use your work is crap. You know,
Yes,
does that mean
yes.
I think you're crap? No, I think you could do better. We're in the process of finishing up these particular styles, and soon they will be, hopefully this year, they will be released to the public market.